have I got a treat for you guys. The kind people over at AccessAnalogue.com are now offering you to stream your audio through their warm audio EQP-WA. That's a Pultec equalizer clone. You can now use it on your audio. So let's say you're looking to buy the warm audio EQP-1A. Well, you can test it out now to see if you want it, or if you can't afford one, then you can now use this one. I believe it's 30 minutes at a time, and they're kind of working on the honor system right now, so, you know, don't abuse it, because they may just switch it to 30 minutes per day per user. But the way that this plugin works is through something called the Analogue Matrix. And then my credentials are already typed in because I already have an account. Normally, when you first load the plugin, nothing will be here. So I'm going to hit connect. So now I'm going to scroll down to the warm audio Pultec. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to process 2 tracks. One is a drum track. The other one is acoustic guitar. So let's get started. The first thing you do, I think you can just double click this. Nope, you have to drag it. Okay. And then it's just like if you ever use a Pultec equalizer plugin. Well, this is a plugin, but you're actually using real hardware. So let's listen to my track right now. And for some reason, it is louder on the left side. I'm wondering if that's because of the, if I choose this option, it'll work. Yep, that fixed it. Cool. I'm glad I made that mistake. And yeah, the nice thing is because they're offering this EQ for free, you can combine it with one of the compressors. So you can either put EQ before or after, or you can do this one after a compressor and the API 5500 before the compressor. You know, so this is cool. You know, it saves you money regardless of whether you're just going to use this or if you're going to use it in combination with the other hardware. So I'll probably, whenever I make reservations, if this is available, I'll reserve it along with, you know, an LA2A or whatever. Just, it's a great option to have to, you know, run it through real hardware. So that sounds pretty good. By the way, I noticed that there are extra low-end frequencies. That's different from a real Pultec, and actually I really like that because a lot of times I'm cutting 200 or 400 hertz in that range. So I will try that on a different track one of these days. But yeah, thanks again to Access Analogue for making this available for free. This is it's very, very kind of them. I only have about 8 minutes left, so I'm not going to be able to process this, but I will tweak it a little bit. Now's a good time to try out the low-end cut. I like that. I like that. By the way, this is very responsive when it's set to this. So if you're close to Colorado and have a very good internet connection, you might be able to get this one. This is the lowest I can go, though. 340 milliseconds. So that's about a little over 1/3 of a second. So I don't really feel it that bad. But again, your mileage may vary. If you had to have your buffer higher, then so be it. By the way, a nice feature if you do run out of time, or if you're close to hitting, if you're in the 1 minute range, then you can go and save a preset and reserve it for another time. It's something that I do when I'm obviously paying for the hardware, and it definitely can save your butt, because then you don't have to worry about tweaking the knobs again. You can just load it up, hit the preset, process your track, and then process another track. So one thing to think of to do when you're using the high-end boost is to use it in conjunction with the cut. If it's sounding too harsh, cut it. But since I'm close to going, I'm going to say this is a preset. So song name, instrument name, and then if I wanted to reserve this again, I'll give it a few hours or something and then register it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Go try this out for yourself, and definitely check out the other gear that they have in the rack, because I'm telling you guys, I just used this equipment on a remix and it made my tracks just sound great.
Come on, give me something I can laugh about. Come on, give me something I can laugh about.
And I know a lot of it is my own technique, but the hardware just makes it easier. The hardware has a larger sweet spot, and for those special tracks, for those special mixes, it could be worth the money. That's the way I look at it. If you're going for something that's going to be the single on your EP or your album, then definitely consider using real analog gear, because now you don't have to go broke using it. You can use it just like I did for not a lot of money. So thank you all for watching. This has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com.